Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Kowalski. These rosters are absolutely loaded. Filthy amount of talent. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Flyers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And he puts that one aside with ease. Here's a short pass to Taves. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And he slides it quickly to Yolmerson. And he catches that one with the glove. Perron's lugging the puck. Passes it over to Perry. Philadelphia's on the attack. Here's a chance. The Bulldogs look to start the transition game. And now he moves it quickly to Chelios. And he sidesteps the check there. Makes the save. The Flyers move to the offensive zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. He grabs the puck here at the point. Fantastic save! And he takes the feed. Steps in front of that one. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Here in the back half of this period, still scoreless in this one. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Vlasic's got it in the defensive end. Sends a massive front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Picked up along the wall by Spence. The Flyers move it in. Fires it on net. Denied with the blocker. Takes the feed. Directs it on over to Hossa. Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by King. Oh, it stops him again. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. Philadelphia's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the puck along the boards. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. To the low slot. Tremendous save by Belfour. Nice feed from the boards. Start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back in more. Here we go. Period number two is underway. We'll see if we can get the opening goal here at some point. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Philadelphia is certainly in the driver's seat right now through 20 minutes of play, but it doesn't relate to the scoreboard here because they haven't been able to execute with the majority of possession that they've held.
Stop that one. And he slides it quickly to Yolmerson. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Flyers come up with the defensive zone draw. Handles the pass. Loses the coverage there. Oh, what a save in front.
Belfour's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high
scores! Aye, Captain!
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Philadelphia's gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find goals, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
The Flyers will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. The Flyers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Manson. Grabs the puck. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And there's another stop. And now it's grabbed by Chelios. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Hosa's got it in the corner. Quick feed to Taves. Puts it on net. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. Well past the midway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Taves wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Denies him!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Works it across to Hossa. The Flyers have it from their own end. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the rush. Takes a shot, and it comes up with a stop there.
Belfour is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Yalmerson's got the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Spence. And he makes the save on that play. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. At least for now, right? 3rd period just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Should be a thrilling conclusion that this one, as period number 3 is now underway. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Bulldogs need to find a way to own the puck, James. There's way too many turnovers in this one, and they haven't found a way to generate offense. They need to support the puck carrier, and they need to generate some offense.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Belfour has been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Here's a chance, and that's broken up. Quick pass to Hossa. On-man rush. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Philadelphia's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this 3rd period. Taves has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and for a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Great pass from the left wing. To his teammate. Belfour's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Puts it on net. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Quick feed down low. The Bulldogs gain possession along the wall.
Philadelphia has done a great job in front of the goaltender, making sure they clear rebounds, and that defender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting the shutout. Of course, that's a goaltender stat, but everyone should get the reward of that big fat 0.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. Lobs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Oh, that changed directions, and he still got in front of it. Kane's got the puck along the wing. Oh, look at this. Pokes it away in his own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. The Bulldogs take possession in the defensive end. Tries to get it to Yalmerson. The Bulldogs are across the line and into the offensive end. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Taken by Hossa. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Moves it quickly over to Natchez. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Feeds it to Hossa. The Bulldogs have it now. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. In need of a goal, the extra attacker's out on the ice. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
Moves it on over to Perron. Oh, great move to sidestep. All alone! Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker. A lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
The Flyers have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Flames calling for a shot before it's too late. Feeds the puck to Lazar. Shakes off the coverage. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that's all she wrote on that one. Well, all smiles in the defensive zone tonight as they come up with a big shutout performance. And what can you say about the performance between the pipes?
Yeah, I mean, he was outstanding, wasn't he? I mean, I thought it was a defensive masterclass as well. So I think everyone deserves props for this win. When you
ready for some hot. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. Some of the best squads on the planet ready to collide on the ice. The Flyers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Oh, makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. The Flyers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Back to the blue line. From the point, they take control of it. Puck picked up by Chychrun. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Keller. Pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Philadelphia is looking to break out. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Big time stop there. And he sidesteps the check there. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Swayman. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've still got zeros on the board. They win the draw and go on the attack.
Center wins that one clean up. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Perron's got it into offensive territory. Picked up along the boards by Perry. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Perron's taking it from his own end. The Roadrunner's going to work on offense. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. The Roadrunners have it now. Carlisle stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to Kachuk. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Perron. And that doesn't reach the net. Picked up along the wall by Rust. Look at this. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
It's been a tightly contested game with not a lot of scoring chances, James. Both teams got to figure this out. You want to generate some speed to the neutral zone so you can attack off the rush.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Philadelphia's won the faceoff. Blocked in front. Here's a short pass to Surrey. Takes the feed at the back end. Got stopped. Hashtag blocked. Keller's moving the puck through his own zone. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Takes the cross-ice pass. Here's a chance on the attack. Stops him cold. Braun's got it in the defensive zone. The Roadrunners have it in the offensive end. Just wide of the net. The Roadrunners gain control of it. Close save. Slides the puck over. Shot! And he gets in front of that. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Past the midway mark of the frame. Still scoreless in this one. Philadelphia's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And that goes off course off a body. Quick feed to Redden. Takes a shot. Oh, a clutch save. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Slides the puck across to Rust. Philadelphia's across the blue line. What a steal in his own end. On the attack along the boards. Shot! Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Here in the late goings of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Philadelphia's won the defensive zone draw. Moves the puck. They've got numbers here. Fires it! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Roadrunners move it ahead. Quick pass to Garland. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Loses the coverage there. John seconds and he makes the save. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. It has been all advantage goalies for the first 40 minutes. Will that change here in the third? Grabs the puck in the corner. Here's a chance! Swatted aside by the blocker.
Wedgwood's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Standing tall with the save. Surrey's crossed the line and gained the zone. A chance at shot! Scores! The icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Edwards got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Flyers lead it 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies the shooter on that play. The Flyers gain control of the puck.
Torre's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Moves it quickly over to Manson. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
The Flyers continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Philadelphia's won the draw. Puts it on net. Turned aside by Wedgwood. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Philadelphia's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets it to the other point. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Slides it over with pace to Keller. Quick shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten there. He somehow got a piece of that. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. The Roadrunners will play it in their own end. Puck moved over to Keller. Takes a shot. Great glove save by Swayman.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Flyers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Taken along the wall by Spence. And here's the pass to Perron. Under a minute to go in the third. Dishes it to Keller. The Roadrunners take it across the line. And not much on that one.
Swayman's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Glove save, and the play continues. Philadelphia's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves it to Mays. Here we go, unreal rush here. Right off the side of the net. Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. And they can't connect. That'll do it. And man, oh man, what a special night. Well, part of the story in goal tonight, right?
I mean, he was so calm in the net. And when you have a goaltender that's standing on their heads, guess what? You have a ton of confidence to play your game. He was fantastic between the pipes.
Hockey Ultimate Team. Oh, let's get your puck on. This is talent galore. You want some? Come get some. Opening face-off just moments away. The Fleet can establish possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Shot from the wall. Denies him. He got all of it.
Everyone knows how hard it is to win one Stanley Cup. Well, this guy right here won 4 straight in a row with the Dynasty-era Islanders. It's Denny Potvin, and now he's playing his very first game with this Cup squad and looking to bring the leadership to the Blues.
Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Scooped up along the wall by Manson. Takes the bank feed.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Denies him in close.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Shuts him down.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Well, you got to love the creativity, but Cheryl, I'm sure the coaching staff probably isn't going to love it, right?
Yeah, it's a real great thing when you are able to pull off that flip pass, but when it doesn't work, sometimes it's a bit of the skate of shame.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Here's a save by Smith. Sends a pass over. Here's a shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. More than half the period has expired. The game is still scoreless. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Sends the pass over. He's over on the attack. And a great save.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Stopped by the goaltender. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Here's an on-man rush. Takes a shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And that slides right out to center ice. Spence has got it behind his own net. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Gillies is on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Tavares. Sneaks it out in front. And that's stopped. They're going to keep things moving here. Here's a chance. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Flyers take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Fires it on net, and he comes up with the glove save. Slides the puck to Potvin. Passes ahead from the right side. Here's a shot. Denies him in front. Sure's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And great anticipation on the rebound as well.
Smith dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We're still scoreless. The Flyers come up with a defensive zone draw. Rust scan the line and on the attack. Breakaway! Scores! What a finish!
2 parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, look at this! Shot! Oh, he comes up with a big stop there! attack through center. Grabs the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot. Oh, that one pops up short as he just gets enough of that one. Passes on over to Gillies. Fires it. Makes the glove stop. Moves the puck over to Rust. Finds some space in the corner. A chance! Well, that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Slides it quickly to Gillies. Shot! Oh, great save right there on the play.
Swayman's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And he was ready for that one. And he elects to play the puck. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Steps inside the line. Handles the puck at the point. Off target. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight? And they score!
Well, I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You got to figure, you got to hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game.
Picked up along the boards by Perry. Here's a short pass to Manson. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Lots of time left in this period. The Flyers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Quick shot! Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Puck is... He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. Tosses it on to LaFontaine. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. He's got a step. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Flyers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Fleet have possession along the boards. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Takes a shot. Denies him on a stopper. Puck scooped up by Manson. And he passes it up ahead to Perry. Boston's got the puck. Slides it on over to LaFontaine. Here's a pass to the middle.
Perron's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Off the draw, they take possession. Handles the puck. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Takes the puck. From against the wall, it's sent out. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Trying to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Oh, big-time blocker step by Smith. Boston's got it in their own zone. Takes himself free. Gets in front of it.
Swayman's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Directed over to Trottier. Shakes off the coverage and makes the save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Handles the pass at center. Makes some space.
That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Late goings of this period. The Flyers have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Quick feed to Gillies. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Takes the feed from the wing. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Over the line they come. The Flyers have it against the wall. Here's a chance. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it diagonally to Schaefer. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Redden. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Sure, watching them play tonight, the way they dominated possession, it was almost like the puck was a magnet and their sticks were just attracted to that thing.
Yeah, you're right, James. I'm just waiting for the underlying metrics to see how long they possessed the puck in this game. I mean, it felt like it was on their stick the entire time. But listen, you can hang out on the outside, on the perimeter, and guess what? You're not dangerous. You're not a threat. They found the opportune time to take it to the middle of the ice, and they converted on it.